Hello, back again, making a video. Now when I look at this, I only see two people really. I see a brother and I see someone else morphed into Shanann. I put the name in the post yesterday, but anyway, looking at this, right, this person has a total comic haze round their head, and also you're going to start seeing the mirror through their head, which is absolutely impossible. There you go. How can you see that through their head? But then look at their head. It's a film on top of a film. Look at her ear. Look at their ear. You make them very dwarf-like at times. There's a haze round here, and only the head in that frame there moves. Everything moves in that frame because it's not natural. It's not natural. Do you see the haze? You have to watch this full screen on a computer. Slow it down and blow it up. There you go. It's the mirror coming through their head. It's just impossible. Look through their hair. It's impossible. And look what's happened to the hair. What's happened to the hair here? I know that people don't want to. Lots of people don't want to see it because they're thinking, you know, we've had 7 months. Just look at the channel. The first 7 months I was in utter support, even though I noticed things weren't right. But then came the drive. That footage isn't real. He's only there for 10 minutes. And then all those things. It just started me looking at the films differently. And once you see it, you can't move away from it. You can't pretend that you're not seeing. I mean, look at the body. This is a man's body. And like I say, this is all really weird. Look, this has been superimposed on top of that. And something else I noticed, whenever they show anything, the writing is always back to front. That means we're watching a reflection. I do hangouts. Our stuff isn't back to front when we show it. It's always the right way round. The letters there are all back to front. That's because you're seeing a reflection. Because it's on a green screen. Or it's hologram or something, whatever they're doing. It's so clever that most people didn't notice it for what, 7 months? I started noticing that everything they put up, the letters are back to front. They're all back to front. Back to front. And look at that hand. Wow, that hand. Shape of that hand. They can do anything because they're computer doing it. It's up to you. You don't have to notice it, but I started noticing that a lot of the videos, you can see an Adam's apple. You can just see an outline every now and again, a gulp. This is obviously why they needed the scar on her neck, because then they can place any head they want on, and it helps to mask out the voice box of a man or anything they want to do, because they superimpose that head on. So you can see on the left there, it's all wobbling, it's all layers. And then there comes Chris Watts into the scene, and look at her number is back to front and his number is back to front. And do you know something? I've noticed something else as well. Actually, we've got to go back in a minute. Well, what they did was they haven't lined the green screens up properly, because this is supposed to be, I don't know, a walkway in there, but I reckon that's probably hanging on the wall, okay? Look at the height of this. Look at the height of this. When you look at that to that, you'll see that the door is here. So that means it would come across here. And you're part way into the dining room. Look at the angles. Look. Can you see it? Please, everybody, this is fake. Look! Look at the floor. Look at there. Look, 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 look. This floor is at a totally different height to this floor. Please see it. There's something very strange with his hands and whatever's going on in that shadow thing. Because don't forget, he's just standing there. He's all black. So there's something weird going on there. I don't know what it is. And you're going to see how his hands change as well. Look at that. Here it comes. He suddenly does that. And you're going to see the size of one hand and see the size of another. Really? Well, some people are going to say, well, he's got his fist on his side, but my hand doesn't drastically change size when I put my fist up to having my fist like that. It's all symbols and things. He's behind her, isn't he? We're all watching this. He hasn't killed her yet in the series. So look what he's doing. Pushing, hands, right behind her. It's all just symbols. Symbols. There you go, back to front writing. And look, if you look at the hands, there's always a layer on them. Do you see this and this? Look, they're at different levels. The kitchen floor is down here and the living room floor is up there. Kitchen floor is down here. The living room floor starts up here. This is where they've masked it, both of the things in. And now she's summoning him. Do you see that? I know what it's supposed to look like, but I'm sorry. The kitchen floor is down here, and this is another layer up. And watch the shadow. Watch the shadow coming in. You only see this when you slow it down, and it's very light. I hope everybody sees it. Whoosh, the shadow, it's him shining on the green screen coming in. Whatever they're doing, there was a shadow. He made a shadow as he came in. How could he do that on the dining room floor over there if it's supposed to be over there? It's not, because it's all on a screen. It's all a screen. All of it. See? His feet are down here. The dining room or the living room or that room, the purple room, is up there. He's down here. His legs are down here. That's up there. That's because they've made a mistake. There is that's the layer across there. I know what it's probably supposed to be, but what is this? You can't quite see down there, but I just think that's a mistake. What does everybody else think? His legs are down here. I'm not sure that's the right angle. Really, I don't. Anyway, you saw a shadow on it. How could he be shining on the carpet in there? You know, that's a distance, isn't it, from there to there? I mean, look. Why is it he is always slightly faded? If you look at the original, he's a totally different colour. His shape of him morphs and changes and grows, and then I noticed that he was always looking. Look, they're both looking at the left. Are we doing okay? Does it look all right? Are we filming it okay? Yeah, everything is all right. Look, I look all right. Look, I look perfect. Yeah, look, I'm fooling them. I'm pretending to be Chris Watts. Ha, ha, ha. And I noticed that he, more than her, or whoever that is, keeps looking to the left. Always looking to the left. So the next bit of film is going to be him. There, she's looking to the left. Look, she looks to the left. What are they looking at? Notice they don't look at each other. There he goes, looking to the left. Always looking to the left. And I mean, look, you can just see he's a green screen. Is he actually the right size to her? Really, when you look at it, look at him. And then look at her, look at her, look at him. Look at the colour of him to her. Oh, there you go, looking to the left. It's crazy. Oh, looking to the left, looking to the left. What is he looking at? He's probably watching himself. Looking at one of the screens to see, yeah, I'm on cue, I'm in the right place. Yeah, now pretend I'm looking at her, but he's not looking at her. He never actually looks at her properly. Because he's not really looking at her, he's looking at whatever it is they do the screening with, or whatever it is they're doing, hologramming or whatever. Oh, that's it. Look to the left. This took me ages to do this because I didn't notice it at full speed. You just don't notice it, you only notice these things when it's slowed down. There you go, back to front writing. There you go, look to the left. Look to the left. Is he really looking at her? No, he's not. Look to the left. What is he looking at? He looks more to the left, really, than he does looking at her. Look to the left. Look to the left. I hope people realise that he is on a screen. She's in front of a screen. Maybe he's green screened and she's a hologram. Look to the left. Always looking over to the left. Well, it could be his right, looking over to his right. He's not actually looking at her, is he? He's looking over her. This is why he looks so dour-like in the videos. See, is he looking at her? He's not looking at her. And that neck's really weird, even playing it normal speed when he's moving his neck, because it's all mechanical. Oh, look to the left. Yeah, everything's going tickety-boo. Because don't forget, they filmed this last year or the year before. You can see his head is a layer. He's a film in the background. I don't know if they film him first, they film the other one second. I don't know how they're doing it exactly, but they're not together. Oh, look to the left, right, whichever way. He's right, our left. And he just sort of wobbles. He's getting bigger and smaller and wobbling around. Look at that. I'm sorry. There's something wrong with his hand. Everybody can see that. Anyway, sorry, it's not real. Just look at the footage and slow it down. Even on your mobile, slow everything down. You will see things are not right. Everybody can do this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I want to know what he's looking at on the right, left. Always looking, always looking. I hope you can see that that's a film. I hope you can see that you're looking at a film on a film.